Hi, my name is Bill Jordan, Grand River Academy class of 2005. Thank you so much for taking the time to peruse the auction items and to check out Grand River's online gala this year. As I think about the message of Grand River Academy, I often think of a very famous quote some of you may have heard in the past. It's often attributed to Henry Ford, and that is, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. And to me, that is the most succinct way to sum up the message and the experience that I had at Grand River Academy. When I got there, I didn't believe in myself at all. I'd been kicked out of my previous high school, and I did not feel successful. I wasn't even sure at that point that I would be able to go to college, that I'd be able to complete high school within 4 years. But as soon as I stepped on that campus, I was surrounded by faculty and staff, every one of whom believed that I could succeed. And I always think back to the first Monday of class, going into school and seeing that a number of kids were wearing polo shirts while I'm in my button down and my tie and my slacks, other people a little bit more casual. And when I asked my advisor, Mr. Hartz, hey, what's going on over here? How come these kids get to dress down? He told me, hey, if you're on the merit roll or the honor roll, the next quarter, you get to dress down. You get to do this on Mondays. And before I could even say anything, he said, so you'll be doing that in a few weeks. And that kind of blew my mind. If my first thought was, I guess this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But lo and behold, I did it. I made merit roll or honor roll, and I didn't miss a single quarter while I was there at Grand River Academy. So it was that belief that instilled in me, and it wasn't just Mr. Hartz. I can think of times with Mr. Archer, who on my first paper when I got an A and I was really surprised, he wasn't surprised at all. He was very supportive and was basically like, what do you think was going to happen? Or Mrs. Nipper being very encouraging when we went through the college application process. Mr. Ballantyne always being there for me. Mr. Wooding being someone who not only was a great teacher, but went out of his way to go on one of my Boy Scout trips in the summer between junior and senior year to spend a week with a bunch of kids he didn't know biking through the back roads of Pennsylvania. Grand River Academy is truly a special place, and I really appreciate the time you're taking to think about making a donation or bidding on one of the auction items this weekend. Thank you so much for your support, and go Eagles!